You're listening to the Life of Lozo podcast.
We are live here at Life of Lozo.
He is the funniest, smartest, sexiest guy I know.
Lozo is now live.
Yo, on this episode, we debate the Mayweather-McGregor mega fight. Don and I welcome back the private jeweler Christian Abrahamson and MMA fighter Reggie Snapback Mac, and we break down who we think will win and why. One person changes their mind by the end of the show. Hashtag spoiler alert. Thank you to our sponsors, Stay Tuned Studios, The Taylor Shop Inc., 03 Productions, The Beat Brigade, Rhyme Designs Clothing, Ronz Work Guitars, The Music Experience, Custom Shirts and more, TheMishmash.com, and of course, Jack's Nutrition. Let's go.
Yo, Life of Lozo podcast. We are live here at Studio A, STS Podcast Studios in Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah. And we got a house full today. We are talking Mayweather-McGregor fight. We had to pull this episode off. So welcome to the show. Back again for like the 19th time.
Number three?
Or three. Number three, right?
Number
okay,
three, yeah.
3 to 19 is pretty close. Yeah, like Christian Abrahamson, the private jeweler.
Yay!
Yep.
Welcome.
We also have Reggie Snapback Mac,
Yes,
a.k.a. Popcorn.
Oh, there it is, baby. I'm glad you said it, because if you didn't say that, I was going to say it.
Yeah.
I was hoping we forgot about that.
No, we didn't forget about that. Yeah.
That's big news, Reg. That's big news, buddy.
I'm gonna need you, like the next knockout, dude. The next knockout in the ring, I'm gonna need you to like do the Jiffy Pop thing.
If you do
that, yeah.
Just think of the promotion money you can make from that. Holy cow.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna run with it.
Yeah, see that? Yeah. So, all right, so we're talking Mayweather-McGregor. This episode is dropping on Friday, the day before the fight. So it'll be nice and fresh, and I expect us to be able to make some I wouldn't say any bets, but maybe some predictions. I mean, you never know. We could go down the bet road.
People might rely on this episode.
They might rely
on their bets.
It's very possible, right? We could swing Vegas.
Vegas
we
will
could swing
be,
it, right?
Vegas.
They'll be tuning in for sure.
So I guess first and foremost, before we even start getting into conversation, because you never know what's going to happen and how we can sway things. I think it's important we go around the table, and before we start the debate and have a conversation, like, who are we thinking right now? So we'll start with Don, since he probably knows the least about the details of the fight.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
So all right. I know. Well,
he already got money on it.
Yeah, right. Exactly. All right. So Mayweather or McGregor?
McGregor.
Okay.
And that's all I need to say.
That's all I need right now.
I want to tell you why, though. Okay, later.
We'll go through that. Right. All right. So McGregor.
Mayweather.
You threw him for a loop because he likes to be the guy who goes the other way of everybody else. So now
I'm gonna go with McGregor.
Ooh, McGregor. Interesting.
Lozo.
Man. This is a tough one.
And you have to choose. You have to choose.
Because it goes one of two ways.
But
right?
Well, of course it does.
It goes one of two ways.
Of course it does.
It's a fight. It's a 50-50.
There's Lozo pointing out the obvious.
Ooh. All right. I'm right now, as it stands right now, I'm going McGregor.
Right
I'm going McGregor by knockout.
Only Mayweather.
Mayweather. Right. It's all right. That's all right. It's on. Yeah, it's on the crack.
Don't feel like you're going to be ganged up on. It's not gonna.
I think he's going to sway somebody because I think he's going to sway somebody because there's some facts here, and Reggie's the only one in the room who actually punches people and like wrestles people and chokes them out and knocks them out.
So it sounds right.
So it sounds right. Right.
Well, for a living.
Yeah, you got to take that into consideration, right? For a living, Don. It costs more on the weekend to choke him. All right. So Don, why? So why McGregor?
Well, let's talk. Well, age for one thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And also, they're changing up the gloves.
Yeah, 8 ounce.
Yeah, 8 ounce instead of 10 ounce.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's going to be a little bit more of an advantage for McGregor.
Yeah.
Of course, he's wearing shoes, and it's tough. So that's going to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah.
He's going to probably be thinking about kicking every now and then, but can't.
Mm-hmm.
I predict we might see a kick. Accidentally come out.
That's the only way he wins.
Right?
Right.
Oh man,
he's a pretty hard puncher, but and you can't go with the undefeated Mayweather. There's just something to be said about that. But I think age is going to be a factor, man.
Okay, all right, I'll take that. All right, Reggie.
I just think Mayweather is boxing.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about that. And when you come to a guy that's 49-0, who's fought the best of the best time and time again. Talking Canelo, you're talking power punches like Miguel Cotto. He took their best shots and still standing, and that's pure elite boxers. So then you got a guy like Conor McGregor who's coming from the UFC, who got beat up by Nate Diaz. Do we not forget he got outboxed by Nate Diaz? So how can he even compare to Mayweather?
Yeah, he forgot. Yeah. So you think Mayweather by decision?
I think Mayweather by knockout.
Ooh,
early
too. Oh,
I think it doesn't get past the 5th round.
Wow.
I actually going.
That's a decent fight, though.
I got it in the 4th.
Yeah, the 4th.
Yeah.
Let him get warmed up. Let him record. Like do what Mayweather does, which is download what he's doing.
Exactly.
Look for his timing. Look for the holes. Right.
Yep.
Keep an eye on things, and then slowly pick them apart. I mean, that's his whole style.
Yeah, he's going to embarrass him. He's looking to embarrass him this time around.
Yeah, man.
So,
oof, a lot of money.
Knockout.
Okay. All right. Wow.
I think because of that,
Yeah.
I think that might be why he loses.
Yeah.
why?
Because he's so traditional.
Mm.
He's
Is he
traditional.
gonna be-
Might be a little bit more predictable.
Yeah.
Do you think this might be his last fight?
If he wins,
loses, it will.
if he wins, yes. No, if he loses, there'll be a second fight.
I think he got to get.
think-
Something.
He doesn't want to go
for
out like that.
And the money behind
Yeah.
it. That's the main thing. The
Yeah,
money.
the money.
I know
will
what they
change it
both
all.
requested. Are they actually getting that kind of money? $100 million each. Did you hear that?
Oh yeah,
I'm sure they are.
This is going to be a big. I mean, just the sponsorships alone are going to cover that type of money.
Yeah.
And the fact that they are both their own promoters in the event, that's really where the money is. It's not being the fighter in the event. You make decent money as a fighter, but the minute you're co-promoting an event, that's where the big dollars are.
Right.
So yeah, they'll easily Mayweather is probably going to
Mayweather.
be 150, 175,
If not
180.
higher, yeah.
Right. McGregor, based on everything that's been going on, like he's going to cap 100. I don't know how much further he'll go. That'll be something to do with some of the buys and stuff. But yeah, man, it's
So money
big
really isn't the motivator.
Oh, it is absolutely for
win.
both of them.
Well, there's no. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
I meant as for the outcome.
Yeah.
If there's a big difference between the purse, win or loser gets different money. Isn't that a motivator maybe in some small degree? But in this case, they're both getting the same.
Yeah.
Well, Mayweather's definitely getting higher.
Yeah, he's
no
making
matter
more
what.
money.
Even if
Yeah.
he loses, he's
Right.
making more.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, there's not a lot in smaller promotions, and even the UFC, which is a gigantic promotion. There's always an element typically where you win the fight, you make more money, right? Because that's they know that people sometimes can be motivated by that alone, right? But in events like this, and especially when they're the promoter, they get to make the rules. So they're not going to be like, well, if I lose, I should make $50 million less. Hell no, right? I guaranteed money, right?
Right.
I'm making this amount, and then I get an additional this amount based upon pay-per-view buys and stuff like that. So,
I would have loved to see when they were talking trash and they were trying to bet their paycheck. Mm-hmm. I would have loved to see that
would've been
happen.
great.
Yeah, that'd be something.
Then that would have
Yeah.
been real.
Yeah. Then for real, like you win or lose, right? You win, you make money. You lose, you get nothing.
that would have been a whole
That-
different
Whole
fight.
different fight.
Trying to kill somebody now.
Great fight.
Yeah. Okay. No, so here's my thoughts. I don't see Mayweather by knockout. I see Mayweather maybe by TKO in late rounds. I can see that. I can see if it goes long.
For sure he'll win.
Yeah, if it goes long, for sure Mayweather's winning.
Yeah.
It's just it is what it is. I think his conditioning, his capability, his understanding of 3-minute rounds, of how to conserve energy, of how to move around the ring, like all those things become factors when you start getting in those deep rounds like that. So if it goes long, then I'm saying Mayweather's going to win for sure. At minimum by decision. I think if he goes long and he doesn't burn himself out, and he could pick them apart in late rounds, I think he has a chance at a TKO. I think if it ends early, my gut is a McGregor early. That's just my feeling. Because he has nothing to lose, because he is so unorthodox. Because Reggie, like the stance from boxing to MMA, and just the angles that you come from, and the way that you see things happen in front of you, the fact that you have to be ready for takedowns, kicks, and punches. Right, your alert status is a little bit different, and the angles that you use are completely different than boxing. So I think that he has his best chance in those first 3 or 4 rounds, where he's still got energy, he's still got power. And if he can just kind of bully Mayweather a little bit, catch him in a corner, and then step back and lay in some shots, I think he's got a chance.
Or just land that one.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. No.
Man, see, we're getting closer to a bet right now. I can feel it. I can feel a bet going on.
So you really think Mayweather can handle those? He's got
Mayweather's gonna
big
pick him
jaw.
apart.
Yeah.
It's not even gonna be close.
Wow.
It's not gonna be close. It's not gonna be as entertaining as everybody thinks it's gonna be.
Wow.
It's gonna be
Well, that's
entertaining from a
disappointing.
point where you're gonna see McGregor get whooped.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
the entertainment you're gonna see.
Yeah.
The difference is, to me, is I forgot what you just said. You just said something that really I wanted to point out.
Like that going longer stance or
that alone. McGregor's gonna be more flat footed than Mayweather.
Yeah.
So in boxing, it's real light on your toes. You're swift. You're moving constantly.
Mm-hmm.
For MMA, it's not, especially not for McGregor. If you ever watch this fight, he's kind of stationary. He's a counter puncher.
Yep.
He kind of catches people coming in. That's his game.
Yeah.
That's Mayweather's game. Yeah. So there's
and there's no doubt that Mayweather is better than that,
exactly,
and than him at that.
So
yeah,
I just don't see it. I don't see it being a good fight for McGregor at all. Wow. He's relying on that one punch, and where MMA, it's all about setting up that one strike. Because like you said, you have the smaller gloves.
Yep.
And you got your kits and everything. So it's all about setting up that one strike. Boxing is always about the number of strikes.
Right.
Adding up, getting all the brain damage pretty much. You see how those guys look at Ali, sad to say, but it's all about adding up strikes.
Headshots.
Adding up strikes. Yeah. And that's where Mayweather's going to dominate.
So explain the gloves to me.
Yeah.
What's the difference between your gloves and
less
what,
padding.
8 ounce?
Yep. We have less pad, and I'm pretty sure we use 4.
Yeah,
or
like
6.
I think most MMA gloves are 4 ounce gloves, and then your fingers are loose.
Yep.
Right, your fingers are loose, so you can grapple and you grab people. Right. So boxing covers your fingers, and it's twice the amount of padding with 8 ounce gloves.
So that's the thing. Everybody talking about 8 ounces, 8 ounces. He's really gonna knock Mayweather out. I'm like, no. McGregor uses 4 ounces glove. That's the difference why he's getting all those knockouts. It's still an extra 4 ounces.
Sure.
So it's still giving him much protection.
Yeah.
Mayweather's not a scrub. You know, he's used to this. This is how he trains. He does this every day, and it's like.
So he's going to go, but Mayweather's going from 10 ounce to 8 ounce. So
that's not that big of a difference.
Yeah. Well, isn't it because of a weight issue? I mean, or a weight like fit 150 and below? I
think it's 135. If I remember, like 135. I think in boxing, you can fight in 8 ounce, and I think it's 135. I don't think it's 150 because 150 is kind of big.
That's right where they are.
Yeah. So. And then if you're over 135, then you can fight in 10 ounce. Yeah. So
I thought it was like mandatory though. But I mean, you can request it.
You can request anything.
Well, I also heard that the doctors involved in this fight have indicated that they don't think it's a good idea to go to the 8 ounce. It could be,
of course,
because now it'll set a precedence for the future of boxing.
Absolutely.
Well. So
which like hey,
controversy.
Let him go, man. Let him go, right? Like really.
I say take them off.
Take them off.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about like the reality is of like the gloves is less about stopping a knockout and more about protecting your hands.
Yep.
Like that's the reality.
Wow.
Is that it's more about protecting your hands from breaking your knuckles and stuff like that. Like that's really what the larger gloves are supposed to do.
Oh, okay.
So does it give more padding? Yes, but like look, when I was in Tallahassee, man, we amateur boxing, you spar with people, like you get punched with a 12 ounce glove, a 10 ounce, 14 ounce glove.
It still hurts.
It still hurts like hell, right? You know what I'm saying?
Same way.
It's still bloody your nose, and you know, like it's a punch is a punch. So yeah, I think that there's a lot of hype behind that. But Reggie, you're making some good points because the one thing I didn't think about, and shouts to Luigi, I know he's gonna be listening to this because he and I were, he was very, very intense around. Like he's like Mayweather's gonna make this, like he's gonna mop this fool up, right? Yep. And I was like, he's
a smart man.
Right. And so Luigi's like he's in it, So I'm definitely shooting the episode to him so that he knows he gets his props for standing tall on what he believes. But what I didn't think about was you're right in MMA, the low kicks. Right, calf kicks and low kicks. The entire intent of that kick, unless it's straight onto the knee, is just to distract you. It's just to bring your hands down. Yep. It's just to get you to think about, like, I don't want to get kicked again. So I start lifting my leg. I start dropping my hands. I start doing the things that and then that's what opens up the shot. So in boxing, you're used to just cover your head, drop your elbows to your stomach. Like you just cover that space right there, and there's nobody better at rolling punches using his shoulder than Floyd Mayweather. So like if he can weather that storm, like literally take those shots and kind of keep his body and move enough around where he can tire him out and look for his own counter punching, that's different, man. That can happen.
I still don't see the weather and the storm part.
Yeah. But you don't think so? Yeah. You don't think he's gonna come charging him and like push him in the corner and like just like tee off and see what happens?
He can try. It's up to Mayweather to allow that.
That's gonna
Mayweather can kind of just look at him, let him gas himself out.
Right.
Because let's be honest, Conor does not have the cardio. Mm-hmm. You can't train for 6 months and just think you're gonna have that cardio,
rounds.
Mayweather cardio.
Yeah.
You know, look at him for Nate Diaz. Even the second fight, he trained for the whole year for that second fight and still gassed out.
Right.
He was literally running away in the fight. You know, everybody says Mayweather's running away, but we're talking about Conor McGregor, who literally turned his back every round after the second round and ran away and reset. But nobody says anything about that.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot to look at here that people aren't looking at. So.
Right, of course. Yeah. That's it. That's what makes it fun. Yeah.
That's the way he's gonna win it.
You think so?
Second round, he's gonna charge in.
McGregor? Yeah.
McGregor.
Yeah.
If he kicks him. If he
He kicks him.
He's gonna charge,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be that one move that he's gonna charge and knock him out.
You think so?
I think so.
For 3 rounds, he's going to be nonstop, McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
If
probably
that-
the only chance he has. So I
That's what I
hope so.
said,
I
yeah.
hope so.
I'm telling that's my call. If he has a chance to win, it's happening in the first 4. I just think he's so awkward. He's so awkward, man.
think so, too.
So
Yeah, I mean, you think he's only going to win by a knockout, right?
absolutely.
Yeah, so-
he's
and-
not going to outpoint Mayweather. He
and
will get,
Mayweather's
at
never
all.
been knocked
he
out,
will get
right?
touched
So,
up.
Nope.
Yeah, you get
Never
past
been
4 or
dropped.
5, right?
Never touched the mat.
Yeah, you get past 4 or 5, he's gonna get touched up like Mayweather's at training.
Yep.
He's gonna just dot him all over the ring because it's not even fair at that point.
so when is a boxer considered to be too old, would you say? I mean, this guy's 40, right? So,
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean, a lot of that has to do with just
The person.
and actually their intelligence in the ring.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that you cannot take away from Mayweather.
Yeah.
That dude is smart in this game. Like he understands. And if you watch his fights, and a lot of people, because he's a counterpuncher, and because he's kind of arrogant and he talks a lot of trash, like people, I tune into Mayweather fights and like, look, I met the dude. He's from Grand Rapids. He's from Michigan, right?
Sounds like you're switching to
No,
Mayweather now.
I'm just I'm staying firm. I'm staying
you?
firm. We'll
Okay,
we'll
just
wait to the end of the
checking.
show. We'll
Just
check
checking.
again at the end of the show.
All right.
I'm just saying
Keep him
that,
on point.
right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that you know, nice dude at the time before he got really really big, but I would always watch and buy his fights to see him lose. I was one of those guys, right? I'm just like this dude can't be that good. Right, and he can't be that good, and many times, like the fight that changed everything for me in regards to like having a lot more like respect for him as a boxer versus a fantastic counterpuncher was Ricky Hatton.
Okay.
When he knocked out Ricky Hatton, and I was like, oh, this is not gonna be good for Mayweather. Like this dude is heavy-handed. This dude drinks beers. Like he is a old school boxer. Like I just want to, you know, he go up 50 pounds in between fights. He was just one of those like stone-headed, you know, like European boxers. And then he knocked Ricky Hatton out, and I was like, "Oh, that's a problem."
Dominant fashion.
Dominant. I mean, like put him to sleep. And I'm like, that. I was like, okay. I was like, all right. So he's got some legit power when he wants to turn it on. So like, I'll give that to him. But yeah, I don't know that for him right now, still even at 40. I don't know that we'll see too much of a difference because his fight style isn't one where you exude so much energy early on.
What's the last time he fought? What was his last fight?
Mayweather?
Oh boy, 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah, his last fight was with Berto.
Yep.
Andre Berto was his last fight that nobody bought or paid for.
Yep.
Because after the Pacquiao fight, they were like, whatever, who
Yeah,
cares?
he got beat bad though.
Yeah.
But nobody cared.
Nobody cared. Yeah, it was like nobody cared about that.
Yeah.
But I want to know though. Did you guys get to see the Paulie Malignaggi video? Did you see that?
I saw a little bits and
Okay.
pieces of it.
So basically, they brought in Paulie, who was a 2-time boxing champion. They brought him in to spar with Conor McGregor as a guy to spar. And it was a professional boxer. Well, 6 months ago, Paulie had talked some trash about Conor.
Yeah.
It was like, I'll knock him out with one hand behind my back. Like, he's
Oh,
like,
no.
I can come out of retirement and whip him.
Oh, no.
No way.
There's a little bit of a problem, right? Number one, right? You're talking trash to somebody who like has nothing else to lose, and you might want to go into spar. Oh, he's fighting for real, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, like he's fighting for real. Like this is what's going on, and then also like it didn't work well for Paulie because he literally was traveling. He was supposed to spar one day, then they canceled it. Then he had to leave and go. He had to go do another fight. Then they flew him back, and then came off the plane. And he hasn't really been training like that at all. And they went 12 rounds. So by the end of the 12th round, this picture showed up on the internet of Paulie on the ground, on the mat, right? So people are like, what? Like, that's a 2-time champion, right? And they're like, what? So what happened here? So then he was like, that didn't happen. It wasn't a knockdown. It was a push, and all this happened. So then Dana White leaked like 20 seconds of the footage in the 12th round. And he took a heavy left to the head, man. Yeah. And he took another right, and then he got hit again. And you could say it was a little bit of a push with his hand, but it was a knockdown. It looked like a legit knockdown, man.
Were they was that the video? Are they wearing headgear?
Yeah, they're in headgear.
Was he wearing yellow headgear?
I think so.
I seen that.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
he got there was one hit that took his
left.
head.
That straight left,
took his head straight back. I thought but he didn't go down then.
No. But he was a little wobbly, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But again, though, like that's a puncher's chance, right? That's a dude that is not training right now. That's a dude that's at the end of a 12th round who's not been doing any cardio type of stuff, right? There's a whole big story, right? Yep. There's a lot leading up to that, but I love the angle. I love the hype on it, right? Like, you knocked down a 2-time champion.
Yeah, I think that's just a confidence booster for McGregor. I think everything he's been doing just to boost his confidence.
Yeah.
Because why would you pick a dude who's been out the game for so long?
Sure.
To come train with, to be your main training partner, boxer. I mean,
who else would
it's just because he has the accolades of a champion.
Right.
But he hasn't been training like one recently.
No.
Mayweather, even when he's retired, he's still somewhere putting in work.
You can see it. You can see it in his body. You can see it in his body. He's not.
He's training his younger trainers. He got a bunch of fighters he got to train. He's always in the gym.
Yeah.
He doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. So, hey, that guy's conditioned to win at any time. I wouldn't mess with him. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't mess with him. I'm smarter than that.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody at this discussion would do that.
But would you mess with them if you're guaranteed some money?
Ooh.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Nice.
I wouldn't even sell it. Like you would clearly know when we enter that ring that I am selling this fight. I am getting knocked out on the first punch,
right?
And I'm not even trying to get back up.
But he just tapped you on the arm. What happened?
Exactly. I'm a seller like WWE. I'm flying out the ropes. I'm telling you, if I get paid, that's for $1 million. $1 million can change my life. I'm down for that. So. Please, can someone give me the hookup?
Right.
I want Mayweather next.
Right. I'll take some hits. Right. I'll take some hits.
Nah.
Oh, that's hysterical.
But I will say, I would. Yeah. If I got offered right now to fight Mayweather, I wouldn't take it. I'm smarter than that. I would not take it, even for the money.
Yeah.
Now, if I got offered to fight McGregor, I would take it. Honestly.
Wow.
I'm not intimidated by McGregor.
Really?
Wow.
I'm not.
How much you weigh, man? Again?
Me? We fighting the same weight class.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
me and McGregor fighting the same. 145.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fighting 55 my next fight, but 145.
I was gonna say, you're going up for September 2nd. You're at 155, right?
Yeah.
So you're literally at the weight of what these guys are fighting at.
Exactly.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Yep.
They look bigger on TV.
They all look bigger on TV.
I guess I'm a little guy. I guess I'm a little guy.
Hey, just tell him you can skydive. Just tell him you can skydive. Trust me, he'll take it.
How much would you skydive for?
Yeah, right.
Can't look away no more.
Right? No, yeah.
Just call me out.
Right.
That's all right.
Yeah, no, but it's true though. Like, I mean, it's the same thing with like actors in Hollywood and whatnot. Like, you see people on TV, you don't really have an understanding of the perspective and all
you're
that.
like,
Yeah,
oh, really? You're that short?
dude. That's what makes a lot of
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
You know,
he's short.
Yeah.
Oh, he's shorter than me.
He's like 5'6".
Oh wow,
5'7".
Oh, then he's my size. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's like that's
actually I'm 5'7".
Yeah, that's the danger of most MMA dudes that you see on the street. Like, you don't realize, you know, because if you're fighting at 135, 145, 170 even,
the sleepers,
you just look like a dude at the beach.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You look like a normal guy.
Like a normal guy at the beach. You know, maybe cut up, you know, with your shirt off, but like, you have no idea, right?
Yeah.
And then you see him on TV, you're like, God, they're gigantic.
Right.
Not really. Yeah, you look really big on TV, but like, that's the danger, is that you don't know who does what, man. You know.
Be nice to everybody.
I look at the ears.
Yeah. That's the giveaway, right?
That's the giveaway.
Yeah. That's the giveaway.
Yeah, he's a fighter.
Yeah.
Look at the fingers, if they're all jacked up from being broken so many times.
Yeah, man.
Or the nose.
Or the nose. Yeah. You put that work in.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. So anybody change their mind yet, or have a different perspective on the conversation so far? Don, how you feeling?
Well, Reggie's got some good points, but I don't think I'm getting swayed yet.
So you're still thinking McGregor?
I am, yes.
And you're still thinking knockout?
It has to be. I do agree with that. It has to be a knockout.
Okay.
It can't go the distance. He'll never go the distance.
So within how many rounds?
Again, I agree with you. Within 4. It has to be.
Okay. All right.
You know, he caught me off guard.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that he was going for Mayweather. And I respect the guy. I heard the podcast, so I know his little background now and everything. You know. But for entertainment purposes, I think I want to see McGregor just knock him out, because it'll be the first knockout.
Yeah. His first loss.
The way that it would have to happen, where he comes out just blazing, just charging like a bull for entertainment. For me, that's what I want to see.
Oh, me too.
I want to see a guy just charging out of control.
Crazy Irishman.
Exactly.
I don't see him charging. Though.
No, yeah.
If he starts bouncing around and trying to be a boxer, I'm gonna be pissed.
Don't you think they have to figure?
This sucks.
They're gonna have to figure each other out for a short period of time, don't you
But
think?
do you? Do you really like?
Just for the first half, maybe the half.
Just to get the
half of
time
first
and
round.
everything.
Figure out what this guy's gonna do.
But that's what McGregor's gonna lose if he allows time.
Oh yeah. No, if he tries to make it like a boxing match, like
Then
if he's
he's
gonna
gonna
counterpunch
lose.
Mayweather, he is
He
in
has to
trouble.
go crazy.
He has no business thinking.
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah, he
that's
is
not
in
his-
That's
trouble.
true.
Yeah.
I see him trying to showboat, getting his head, dance around a little bit. Did
Can
y'all
you
see
imagine
that
if he
flailing video that he was?
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
just flailing his arms. I can see him pulling something like that, just being
Yeah.
weird. You know,
Yeah.
trying to get Mayweather off his game. But when have you
Right.
ever seen Mayweather?
Phase
Like,
by
yeah,
him.
But when has he
just
ever-
has the same look on his face?
Yeah.
All
When has
fight.
he ever fought somebody outside of the boxing specialty?
No.
Nobody. Yeah. Well, I think this
That's
is
the first. That's
well,
what makes it exciting.
I think this is the first time Mayweather has ever been challenged from like somebody who's like promoting a fight or marketing a fight. And I think he even said it.
Yeah.
He's like, finally. He's like, finally I'm fighting somebody who is marketing this fight just as much as I do.
Who's this?
Right?
Right? You said who
The McGregor fight, Mayweather-McGregor?
No. I mean,
Oh,
who you talking about?
Mayweather said that.
Okay.
Yeah. Because usually, like, he's the guy when he's fighting Pacquiao. He's fighting, like, he's the guy showing up with all the flashy outfits and the
talking
money and
trash.
talking trash and like all that stuff. So, like, to see him kind of have to take it from somebody else, like you've never seen Mayweather. He's always been the guy who's had the upper hand on trash talking and marketing a fight. And a lot of times he was right. He's like, usually it's just him selling the fight, right? So this is the first time I think that in many instances he kind of got outshone in the trash talking world because
And the dressing, God.
yeah, well, I mean, McGregor, right? He's put on it, dude.
Those are some.
Dude, yeah.
That's a heck of a pinstripe outfit.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think he got the best of him in a lot of those verbal altercations. McGregor's just quicker with that stuff, man. The fact that he grabbed the flag and then McGregor grabbed his backpack.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you
true.
know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Man, he's quick.
I think Mayweather got in his head towards the end when he started talking about the fight and Dana White was setting you up.
Uh-huh.
I think he kind of got in his head
Yeah.
because McGregor was sitting there like, this is kind of true. Like, this kind of makes sense right now. Like, am I getting set up just for the money?
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, man. It's interesting. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
How about you?
You know,
You sticking to it?
I'm sticking to the fact that like the only chance McGregor has to win is first 4-round knockout. That's it. If he chooses to even not do that, like if he chooses not to be the aggressor, if he doesn't want to engage him, if he doesn't want to like kind of get crazy and throw different stuff, then he's going to lose. Yeah. By a lot. Like it won't even be close. And I think that's where you hear all the boxing analysts are saying like he won't get hit, he won't get punched. Well, that's true if McGregor's not throwing like that. Like if he's thinking like I'm gonna come out here and feel him out and box him a little bit, look for my shots, if he tries to play that game with Mayweather will pick him apart because that's his world and he'll dance and he'll move.
You're sticking with your guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I still have this sneaky suspicion. Like I just got this feeling, like this gut feeling of like this dude, everything that he said and every approach that he's taken to any fight that he's called out, he's done it, right? And so you have it's a hard thing to like the fact
Except
that
Diaz.
well, no, but the fact no, it's right. But the fact that he lost to Diaz, right?
Yeah.
At the last minute, and it was like, well, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna fight him anyway. Right, because the fight got pulled out, so he had to go up and went like.
That's true.
Right, he didn't second guess it for a second. He's like, throw anybody in front of me, I don't care. Right, and if he hadn't have gassed, right, and if he hadn't of because Diaz got a chin on him though, man, because he took some shots in that first fight.
He gave some.
No, he did. But that first fight, like he got knocked down 3 times by punches. Anybody else in Conor's weight class, you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
Right. So the fact that he is so much bigger. And didn't go down and survive that and then was able to tire him out and choke him out, like it is what it is. But the fact that dude was like, I don't care what else is going on, like I'm fighting this guy again at 170. And then they had a battle.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, they had a real battle and he managed to not get taken down. I think he got taken down like once, but he didn't get choked out. He didn't get submitted. He trained for 170. Like, guy like that. And then came back and just whipped everybody. Like, I mean.
Yeah, but.
You know what I'm saying? The dude's got nothing to lose,
All right,
man.
what
He
if-
does. He does.
What if a miracle occurs? I don't know. I'm talking miracles now, but and it goes the distance.
Yeah.
I mean, what's going to make usually when a boxer who's defending champion and it goes the distance, he's going to get he gets to keep the belt.
Yeah.
So what happens here if it goes the distance? I mean, there's going to have to be, and it looks pretty close throughout the entire evening.
There's no belt.
Yeah, that's
I know, but what my point is,
But
my point is, who does it go to? It automatically goes to the guy with the belt. Usually, if it goes the distance.
if it goes the distance,
Now,
Yeah.
it's going to go to Mayweather. But
Yeah.
all the bragging rights will go to McGregor if it
Of
goes
course.
the distance.
He survived.
Wow.
Mayweather cannot let it go the distance, or it will taint his legacy forever.
Wow.
Because you
That's
just
a
let
good
a
point.
guy who never boxed walk in here and take you 12 rounds. You
Yeah.
can't do that.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
point.
why I'm
Yeah.
telling you, you're going to see a different Mayweather because he knows he cannot let this man
Yeah.
survive.
So there's going to be a knockout in this fight.
It has to
period.
be. And then you gotta think back to when before Mayweather switched up his style. He only switched it up because he understood, all right, I gotta prolong my career. I don't want to be one of those boxers, who can't remember anything or enjoy this money,
Right.
Because I have all this brain damage. So that's when he switched to Money Mayweather. And remember before he was Pretty Boy.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Boy,
when,
Boy Floyd.
yeah,
Yep.
that's when he was
Yep.
like 23, 26 and 0,
Yeah.
like 23 knockouts. He was knocking out everybody left and right. People forget that.
Yeah.
That was the aggressive Mayweather who came for your head every second. And he was knocking guys out left and right. I'm telling you, you're gonna see a little bit of that this fight.
Wow.
That's what he's gonna
He's gonna
bring
take
out.
it old school.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's taking it old school. He knows because his dad is not going to let him just sit up there. His dad will be all in his,
Did you
in
see
his
that?
ears. if you
Yeah.
get out.
When his dad was talking trash?
Yeah, I seen him on the.
Now that was funny. The
That
fact that
was-
McGregor was acting like that was Floyd Jr., like that had me dying.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's like, "Come on, Junior, you have your chance on the 26th, right?" And all the media was dying. That was funny.
Yeah.
That was quick.
It's been good. It's been good TV to watch.
Yeah. So everybody said this, but I want to clarify because there's a stipulation in the contract that if he does anything outside of the rules of boxing, as far as any other type of move that would not be a boxing move, that he's going to default a lot of his potential winnings for the fight for McGregor. So do we really think that he's going to throw something? Like I would.
I think at an instinct it could happen.
Yeah.
Like a elbow. They're tight.
Yeah.
You might help me out with this, but
Nah, I know what you're saying.
is that possible? Like something kind of just.
I don't see it happening because you're all smart guys. You know the rules. It's like
Yeah.
you have rounds in the gym as MMA fighter. You have certain days where you're just boxing anyways,
Right.
Or you're just wrestling. You're just doing that certain type of art. So you're used to only being allowed to do that thing. But
So you don't have like an instant move.
No,
that
like-
every once in a while, like, oh my bad.
no, like I'll see it and. But
Like-
I won't
like
take it.
biting
'Cause I
his
just
ear
know
or
not to
something.
take it. But I'll see it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, I could have did that right there. But I won't take it because I know what's at stake. I know what I'm doing. Especially when you tell me $100 million, I'm not making no mistake. But
Yeah.
if I'm McGregor, I'm like, either way, I'm making more money than I ever made in my entire life.
Sure.
Let's kick him in the head. Let's do it. My city, Ireland would go. They would go AWOL, and they're going to take care of him anyway. He's going to get paid regardless. He's going to be set for the rest of his life. So it's like,
That would be.
hey, let's just shake up the world right here. I mean, go for it.
Gloves come off on both sides,
Yeah.
and they just.
Right.
Just imagine how global that would be. I
That'd
mean,
be crazy.
out of nowhere, he
Yeah.
just kicks him in the head and knock him out.
Yeah.
And then,
Now here's some.
everything would go crazy. Mayweather dead. Everybody would
course.
run in the ring. It would just be
Be
this
pandemonium.
big.
Yeah.
But it would be great TV.
Oh, yeah.
It would be great TV.
Do you see future fights like this? Has this opened up a whole different?
It's opened up the idea, right? But I think you have to, if you're going
Did
to
you see
try
like
to
a heavyweight version happening?
not right now.
No.
There's not enough fighters that
Yeah,
are
they've been
at that
pushing,
level.
but no.
Yeah.
Well, what about flipping it over the other way? Get a boxer.
I thought about that, but that there's no way. That would be a mismatch.
That's been tried before. It doesn't work out.
Never works out well.
It doesn't work
Never
out.
works out well. Yeah. It's a different sport completely.
it would be amazing,
Yeah.
but
It would be amazing if you take out the takedowns, I guess.
Sure,
but
sure.
once somebody takes it down, it's kind of just like you expect it anyway. This guy knows nothing on the ground.
I don't enjoy takedowns, by the way.
Yeah,
Do you have a preference?
I got cauliflower here.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely wrestling heavy. Like my next fight's gonna have to be
Oh,
wrestling
wrestling?
heavy. So I'm fighting a 6'4" guy. So
Ooh.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna enjoy, testing myself. But at some point, I know the smart way to go is just take it to my world.
Yeah.
Is there ever a time when you're fighting where you guys have like an agreement where we're gonna just go toe to toe?
Definitely. I think everybody has, especially the end of every round, about the end of the round, especially of a war. Yeah. Like third round for sure. You kind of just nod out to each other. We're going to slug it out for the rest. Yep. Whoever drops, but we're going to slug it out. We're going to give these people something to watch. Yeah. So that's how that is.
That's amazing.
Even though I appreciate the groundwork and the technique, because it's hard. It's very hard. Yeah.
Discipline.
For entertainment purposes, at times, I also enjoy when that guy does a spin kick and lands and knocks somebody out, or they're just fighting like a street fight.
Yeah, no, that happens a lot, especially amateur. So I mean, you should come out there September 2nd. If you want to see that, I'm telling you,
Mavericks.
Mavericks.
And we fight here at the landing.
I mean, amateurs. You see a lot of slut fests like that.
I'm about to come out. I'll carry your backpack since you're a Mayweather guy.
Okay, all right. I won't have that much money in it, but
we'll get it all in one.
I have popcorn instead.
Popcorn,
Oh man,
I have popcorn.
That's what we're gonna do.
After the fight, we'll just
exactly
throw it all
clean
over.
I'm down with that.
Nice.
I'm done.
It's happening.
I might have to do that for real. I'm serious.
Right.
Mitchell might be mad. They might have a mess to clean up, but they'll give an intermission,
That's right. Free popcorn.
Exactly.
Then you have to do it every single time now. You'll start something.
I think it might be my thing.
We're there.
Only for finishes, though. It has to be special.
Yeah.
For finishing. When I finish, guys, I'm throwing popcorn.
There you go.
Everybody gets popcorn.
I love it.
You can't get finished and throw popcorn. That would be
No. That's not a good move. That's not a good move.
That is not a great move.
Yeah, not a great move at all. Yeah. That's a riot, man. That's hysterical. Okay. So I think it sounds like everybody's pretty solid on kind of what we're standing with. Is I guess the so let me ask you this: Do you think McGregor will go back to the UFC after this?
No.
Think he's done?
No.
I think he's done. I think he's been done.
Yeah.
That's why he's been focusing on keep pressuring Mayweather this whole time.
Yeah.
Because to me, he's done everything he wanted to do. He got the featherweight belt.
Yep.
He got the 55 belt. Held it twice. Somewhat.
Yeah.
But if he wanted to continue doing this, he would have defended one of them already.
Yeah.
It's too much talent in that division. I know I don't want to call him out, but he's kind of been running away from more of the tougher fight stylistically. Everybody he's fought kind of been stand-up guys, or they've been good wrestlers, but not like guys who can stand up and wrestle.
Sure.
So you got Alvarez, who pretty much can only wrestle, and he's been knocked down and knocked out a bunch of times. He's known for having weak chin.
Yeah.
McGregor said it himself. He's been very smart to pick his battles.
Sure.
Now, if he was to fight somebody like Habib, which they've been trying to do for the longest, which I feel like McGregor would knock him out easily. Honestly, because Habib has no stand-up. He's shorter. The reach. Did you see him fight Michael Johnson?
Oh, yeah.
He almost got knocked out. He was getting beat by Michael Johnson.
Yep.
Whose stand-up is nothing compared to Mayweather.
McGregor.
Yep. So that, but then you got the crazy guy who's even crazier than McGregor. You talking about Tony Ferguson. That's well, he's from South America, I think, or he's just Mexican.
Yeah, Ferguson. He trains out in Albuquerque.
Yeah. But his heritage, he's like, how Mexican people are.
Yeah.
Or I'm not sure. I'm not sure he's Mexican. I'm not trying to stereotype. All right. Maybe we need to edit this.
And he looks at me.
and he's Puerto Rican.
Hey, you called me short.
Right.
I'm just saying. This heritage. These guys, Hispanic guys.
Yes.
They're
warriors.
They're known for brawling.
Absolutely.
They're known for warriors.
That's right.
This is
Yeah.
the
That's
upraising.
right, we are.
This is the upraising.
Now he's Mexican all of a sudden.
Exactly. Just embrace it, right? They have this just go right at you full blast.
Absolutely.
Like they don't care. They don't care. They're there to fight. They're there to take your head off. So matchups like that, he's kind of stayed away from. So I don't see him coming back because there's no way he's going to dodge them guys coming in now.
Well, no, and I think too, the fact that he has his own promotion company now, right?
Exactly.
And if he wants to get into actually promoting fights and fighters, all right. And again, what we talked about at the start of the show, like the real money is in promotion.
Yep. There's no money as a fighter.
So like, really. So like, why cash his big check, be done, not have to take any more headshots, retire the two belt champion.
Yep.
right? And then just get into the promotion side of things, and or partnering with the UFC or do whatever you're going to do.
Wasn't he trying to
Sit
get
back.
stock at one point?
Of course he was.
Did he ever get
That-
it? I don't
well, that
know.
was the
Shit.
initial way he was trying to,
Yep.
you know,
before the Mayweather came.
right.
Up.
And it was before. That's when they got pulled out of 200
Yep.
because he wouldn't show up for the media stuff. And that
Because
was that
he
whole
wanted
power
all
play,
that.
right?
Yeah.
And he was just back and forth, you know. So yeah, it's interesting because I don't know. I don't. There's no advantage. Like what else can you do?
There's nothing for
You
him
already
to
have
do
the
it,
belts.
you know? And other than that,
Right?
I mean, your legacy,
Yeah, it's
just
done.
to go down.
Right, right.
You know, there's no point of coming back. You made all your money.
Yep.
You're still healthy.
Yeah.
You're young. That's the
Right.
thing. He's getting
Yeah.
this money at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
He just had his son. I
Yep.
don't see.
But
I don't
he's
see
al-
any way he comes back.
He's
Yeah.
already worth $34 million. You know,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
got he's no chump change already. So you could
Yeah.
retire on that, but
Sure.
when
Well, and he's got his like training institute. That he's
Yeah.
got as well. He's got a lot of fighters out there right now doing a lot of that
He
stuff.
got his suit company. I
Yeah,
think he's trying to make
absolutely.
now.
Like clothing,
that you guys like
yeah.
so
Oh
much.
my God.
Yeah. No, it's a lot going on. Okay, all right. So here we go. Well, final chance right here. This is it. Because remember, this is coming out on Friday. Fights on Saturday. So what is said and recorded here is your thing. So
It's
you have
your
to tell
say.
me who's gonna win and how they're gonna win.
McGregor. Round number 2. Probably 10 seconds left.
Okay.
Landing that random punch.
Okay. All right. Second round. 10 seconds left. McGregor knockout.
Yep.
All right. Reggie.
Mayweather. Knockout before the 5th round.
Before the 5th.
Before the 5th.
It's gonna be some fireworks. I hope we're right. All right.
all right, McGregor, round 3. After round 2 is, he sends Mayweather back to the corner, thinking about, wow, what just happened?
Mm.
And then early on in round 3, good night.
All right.
He's got Mayweather.
He got Mayweather. I know he does.
I see
he
it
just
in his
doesn't want to
eyes.
say it.
I see it in his eyes.
Mayweather wins by decision.
Oh, no way.
Goes
Yep.
12?
It goes 12, and I'm feeling this now. I've been saying McGregor early, and I've been feeling like there's something that's going on here. But I think the more we talk about it, I just don't know if McGregor's willing to risk that much. I don't know if he's actually willing to risk that much and come out the way that he would need to for this knockout.
Yeah.
And I think that if he tries to stay in this game and thinks he can counter Mayweather, it's going to go long. But then I don't think Mayweather's willing to risk it at the end of the fight.
Yeah.
I don't think he's willing to go in there and try to go for that TKO because he can get caught with the wild one. You know, so I think it's gonna go down. Which people like. I think what's gonna happen is what nobody wants to happen.
Yeah. A decision.
Yeah, we
nobody
want a
wants.
knockout.
Which is a
Someone's got to go
decision
down. Yeah.
at the end of the fight with a defensive battle of two guys dancing around a ring. Yep, I'm putting it down right now.
That's
Now I hope for a different result.
Yeah.
but that's what I think is gonna happen.
Wow.
that's good.
All right,
So you changed.
I changed.
changed,
Reggie
official.
changed my mind. He changed my mind, man. He gave me
So
some other
2 on
insight.
2.
Yeah,
Let's see what
all
happens.
right.
This week they'll both be carrying backpacks.
That's right.
What was your feel with?
Tacos.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Oh, but I see.
We established that already.
This guy,
You
right?
brought it up.
That's why I looked your way. See,
That's
I
right,
knew it.
that's
I
right.
knew it.
He's gonna have it, right? We gotta go full circle.
Exactly.
We gotta go full circle. All right, so yeah, so that's what I expect. So we're gonna create a text thread between the four of us on fight night. Where are you watching the fight?
I'm probably watching at a friend house.
Yeah. Okay. You don't know yet? We
I don't know
were
yet.
talking about that.
Yeah.
Right? Depends if I'm in town or not.
Yep.
We'll figure this out. Don,
I don't think I'll be right here in the studio probably.
probably working. That's all right though. You'll be on the text thread, so we're gonna get you
You'll
updated.
know.
Right on.
Right. Yep. So you're
Yeah.
gonna get all kinds of like
What is it?
popcorn emojis and stuff like that. Yeah.
So, what is
yeah.
what's the pay-per-view? $90?
Yeah. I think it's $100.
100.
Oh,
$100. Yep.
All right, that might be. I
At
might have that-
STS Studios.
Yeah, maybe.
Watch the fight here.
Sure.
Yeah. See.
What are you doing? That
Oh,
night?
see.
I might be at STS Studios.
We can do it. We can
Watching
we can
live.
convert Studio A to a small movie theater.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Right that way. All right.
We'll see what happens.
It is what it is. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming by and doing our first little, pre-fight roundtable discussion, and we will see what happens. And then at the end of the fight, we'll do a congratulatory call and text message to whoever called this the right way.
All right.
So,
I like it.
And we'll be friends through all of this.
of course, this is all about
Just not on
entertainment.
fight night.
Just not on fight night. Right? Exactly.
Not on fight night.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. All right, y'all. Life of Lozo, and we are out of here.
See ya.
Peace.
The Life of Lozo podcast is brought to you by Stay Tuned Studios, STS Podcast, Taylor Shop Inc., 03 Productions, The Beat Brigade, Rhyme Designs Clothing, Ronz World Guitars, The Music Experience, Custom Shirts and More, Local Goods Market, The Art of Kyle Willis, The Josh Saman MMA Foundation, TheMishmash.com, and of course, Jack's Nutrition. Thanks for listening. Please share, like, review, rate, and check us out in a couple of weeks as we wrap up season 2 here with episode 20. Talk to y'all soon. Thanks. Peace.